Now for what's tipping the scales of justice, an Amish mother has a bond hearing in Ohio this afternoon. Defendant Ruth Miller. She is having a hearing approximately 20 minutes from where she allegedly drowned her 4-year-old son. And she allegedly killed her husband, Marcus, by way of drowning as well. Now, Ruth Miller is also accused of 2 counts of domestic violence and 1 count of child endangerment, because police say she also tried to drown her 3 teenage children while driving with them in a golf cart. We got some body camera video of her alleged confession to the drowning after she says she spoke with God. Let's listen.
I gave him to God.
You gave him to God?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I threw him in the lake, and I gave him to God. And people are going to tell me I am crazy, but he is real, and he loves you. He really does love you. He loves you. And I doubted him. I doubted him so many times, but I am to tell you he is coming soon. He is coming very soon. Prepare your hearts. The end is close. And I'm for sure supposed to tell you that he does love you.
Oh my. Now, Ruth Miller pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity at her arraignment 3 weeks ago. Her attorney told the court that she was suffering from a mental health episode. The attorney claims that Miller did not understand the consequences of her actions. So we're wondering, will her mental health episode be enough for her to get bond? That's what she wants. She wants to be out on bond. Let's bring in our guests. Rick Grundy and Mario Gallucci. Rick, to you first here. Your thoughts on this woman getting out?
I don't think that's going to happen, Julie. She's obviously a clear danger to the society, not to mention herself. So I don't see that as a potential. I'm hopeful that they will get into her personal situation enough to find a suitable way to incarcerate her or keep her in a lockdown facility and address the mental health issues that she's having. I'm questioning whether the investigation is ongoing with respect to her husband, because I think that may well lead to broadening the charges. But I think we probably just scratched the surface of what was going on here with this young lady.
Right, Rick. Mario, we heard defense counsel already seeming to lay the groundwork for what's ahead. Your thoughts on what he said to the court?
So, I've done these cases. It's an NGRI defense. First, you have to have her evaluated by a doctor to make sure that she actually has a mental disease or defect, which, to us who just watched what we watched, it's pretty obvious. But we're not doctors. So you have to have a doctor make an evaluation, find out if she does have a mental disease or defect, and then you have to argue to the jury that other than that mental disease or defect, she would never have committed this crime. And what people don't understand is if she wins on the not guilty by reason of insanity, it doesn't mean that she's now free to go out into society. It just means, like Rick just said, that she wouldn't be housed in a prison. She would be housed in a hospital where she would be treated and taken care of for probably the rest of her life. And this is the exact case where you would want an NGRI defense. I mean, she really believed that the end was near and Jesus was coming, and the officers at the scene treated her wonderfully. They were outstanding the way they sat there and they listened to her, and they did everything they can to make her feel safe. They did an outstanding job. Outstanding.
Yeah, they really did. You're right, Mario. Thank you for that. Let's take a listen to Ruth Miller. Again, this is another portion of the body camera footage telling police what happened to her husband.
Ma'am, can you explain to me what happened? Who did you throw in the water?
I gave my son to God.
Your son?
Yes.
Where's your husband?
He went for a walk this morning.
And you haven't seen him since?
He didn't ever come back. And we went to the boat, and his clothes were there. And God told me he's in the lake, and a fish swallowed him. And you're actually supposed to go look for him in the bottom of the lake. And you will find the fish, and you will find my husband.
I need to know where your husband's at.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
He's in a fish.
Yes.
There's no fish large enough on an atwell to swallow your husband.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
Oh, okay. Rick Grundy, it seems that the husband's death is a little more unclear than the son's. The 4-year-old child being allegedly thrown in the lake or being commanded to jump in the lake. Most people, I think, can see how the drowning happened. With the dad, it's a little bit unclear. We know he didn't get swallowed by a fish, as she's saying, but tell me, do you think prosecutors may have some difficulty with this? I've seen reports that she commanded him to jump in the lake, and then we know there was evidence she said he went for a walk, and then people have speculated, was he trying to save the son? Your thoughts on the husband's death, please, Rick.
I think what's going to be telltale here, and what we need to, I hope the authorities are clear in this mindset, is that the autopsy of finding the husband and then an autopsy is what's going to tell the day with respect to, I mean, it's something as obvious as a bullet wound or head injuries or some kind of trauma that was inflicted on him prior to going into the lake, if in fact he's found there. And again, as this develops and this woman receives some treatment, etc., and the defense attorney may divulge further information if she in fact becomes more candid with respect to the situation with her husband. It may become part of a plea deal.
Yeah, very, very sad. Hopefully those teenage children who survived this event are getting the mental health help that they need, and counseling and family support now with dad being gone and mom being gone in jail for at least the meantime.